Welcome, welcome, welcome to another Dare Vita moment, right? And I just want to let you guys know this is probably one of the most important steps of just evaluating where you want to be and whether it's business, life, or with Dare Vita, okay? And so today I'm just going to share some key components that you can be doing right now. And this is just a 30,000 elevated. This isn't going to dissect one of the topics. This is basically a 30,000 foot elevated tour of what you should probably be thinking about and how simple really building a network marketing team is. So let's start with this. First off, I'd like to share my story. My name is Jeremy Reheis. I've been in the industry for about 15 years. Um, I don't brag on that necessarily. That's not a great thing to say. It just shares that I have some experience in the area of network marketing. Never did I wake up in the morning going to elementary school when the teacher asked, "What do you want to do for a living?" I did not raise my hand and I did not say, "I can't wait to be a network marketer." I wanted to be an architect. I wanted to be a fireman. I wanted to do the things that every little kid dreams of doing, and network marketing was not on the docket. You follow? Fast forward, I was in my late 30s and I was going through a transition, a company I owned for 18 years. And with that investment I made from that company, I decided to diversify into a portfolio. And one of those investments was a network marketing company just getting started. In doing so, I got exposed to the space and I got it on the inside. The corporate communications, the launch of the company, the all the deciding factors, and the underlining tone was what really triggered me. That I could not believe that there was a group of people actually trying to collectively build an organization for the benefit of others. To truly put a foundation like this so that people can come and stand on it and actually go, I want to do this too, right? And have all the tools and all the wherewithal to be successful. So I was in love with that. Unfortunately, unfortunately, however you want to look at it, I'm not with that company, and things change and grow. I'm here now launching a company called DareVita. And why are we here? For that same principle that caught me off guard when, as an investor, to be participant in a building of a team. I built teams all over the world. I have helped write comp plans. I have audited, consulted. I've been involved in the company since then, but never have I built one of my own till now, right? And so let me share with you some key components that I feel are so important into getting started, things you can do right now in 2025. Number one thing is brand yourself. Now, people go off on this a little bit too much, right? What I mean by branding yourself is evaluate what are you and what you stand for and what you represent. Don't waver. That is you. If you love dogs, guess what? It's okay to post about a dog, right? If you love horses or cars, it's okay to post on social media or to stand tall for what you represent and what you stand for. If it's health and wellness, great. Guess what? I stand tall for health and wellness. I like to be younger, longer, right? I don't want just a lifespan, I want a health span. Okay. Those are branded um, cliches that I have adopted and made my own personality. Okay. So you find what your brand is. The last thing or the biggest thing that people can do to sabotage, let's say I do love dogs. Let's say I post about my dogs and my kids and I get hundreds of likes every time I do. And then I branch into uh, a political rant about something I really don't have any business doing. I get 2 likes, 3 likes. Well, it goes to show you that the people that you attract are attracted to you for the long term because of what you stand for. Change is not necessarily bad. You can branch out into an existing change, but with the people that like your dogs, right? So don't try to be somebody you're not. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Number two is master sales. Number three is be a mentor. Number four is be patient but obsessed with the process. And number five is plug into the system. These are the 5 things I would strongly suggest if you're looking at doing network marketing to literally dive into these topics. Okay, so let's talk about them. Brand yourself. Um, you have to build people's trust in you before you can sell them anything. This is so important to understand because trust is where I did a whole study on this at 5 companies, and let's just listen to the statistic. This is absolutely blow you away. It was way higher than I thought. Okay. So out of the 5 companies, 100 people per company, I asked a simple survey question. Why did you join the company? Not just why did you buy the product, right? But why did you join the company? And the product and the company were simultaneous within a 1.2% margin. But 94% of the people joined a company because the person that brought them there, because they trusted what was going on with the person that shared it with them. They didn't join the company because of the timing, because of the product, because of the CEO, because of all these other validators, but they joined it because of the person that brought them the information. In other words, you can't sell anybody anything unless they trust you. Okay, so you got to build on that foundation of trust. Number two, mastering sales. Like I said, this could be a 30,000 foot elevated tour, but let me just tell you, I know people say I'm not a salesperson. Bull crap, everybody's a salesperson. What you believe in, you share. That's sales. Okay, learn that. Others don't convert themselves by accident. Learn how to ask for the sell. You follow what I'm saying here? Okay. So when you master sales, you can do all this amazing, hey, the product's this, that. I represent this and I represent that. You trust me. And then you fail to ask them, where would you like to play in this? Would you like to join with me? Because you're too chicken, because you make it about yourself, right? Let's make sure that we remove ourselves from the equation and it's all about the person in front of you. That's how you master sales. There's so many techniques we will teach under this category alone. Another one, get a mentor. What does that mean? I'm not saying go out online and look up a life coach. No, all I'm saying is find somebody within the business of Dervita who you can trust and who you can understand and who you can relate with and say, hey, Marty, hey, Tracy, hey, Darren, hey, Paula, right? Amanda, what do you think about this? Right? Choose your mentors wisely. Courses are great. I'm not dogging on them. That's why we're providing these courses for you. But ultimately, however, execution with the support collapses time, right? What does that mean? If you get a mentor, you're going to have a collapsed support, right? Because of that support, your time to execute success will be collapsed substantially, right? So yeah, why do people have coaches in football, right? There's something to have a third party or another set of eyes helping you go through the steps. Recognize that. Get a mentor. It'll collapse your learning curve and give you success faster. Okay. Now, as I'm saying go faster, I'm telling you to be patient. Be patient with yourself. This is a new craft. This is a new opportunity. This is new stuff. It's going to take a hot minute for you to learn. Let me share a story. I had somebody I tried to recruit, and she's like, no, my dad and mom did network marketing my whole life. My family, we hate network marketing. All my siblings, my brothers and sisters, we hate it. We'll never join it, Jeremy. And I was at the fresh new state of just branching into this space for the first time. And it really rocked me because she was one of those people. I'm like, man, if I could just close this one, she'd be a rock star. She's awesome. She's got that personality and she loves people and people love her. Right. And ultimately, 18 months later, I started having some success in this space. Right. And I'd go back to her and I said, Leila, check this out. And I said, I really can't believe it's working this well. But here's where we're at. This is where we were. This is where we're going. I don't want to go any further without you and your husband to be involved with us. I want to travel the world together. And know what she wagged her big long finger and she said, Jeremy, 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 Jeremy. No, 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 no. You were made for this. That's what she said to me. You were absolutely made for this. This is not for us. And I took complete offense to that comment because I was not made for network marketing. I was such a boss and such a jerk and I was not made for network marketing. It took me 18 months to learn things that some people could learn in 90 days. And you watch them pass you in rank and all this stuff, and you're like, what am I doing wrong? Right. So everybody learns at their space, please get a better mentor, get a better coach, like I just explained. But it really frustrated me that she could not see that I had changed, that I had improved, that I had learned a craft, that I had actually applied something. I was obsessed with learning what the process was so I could make it from an amateur to a professional. I wanted to get paid to play in this game. and I made it a challenge for myself. So yes, there will be people that will just absolutely rock your world, but I'll tell you right now, please be patient, but be obsessed with the process. Systems. We have probably one, in my opinion, the best system. It's called the GPS, right? And when you get off track in GPS, what does it do? It recalculates and puts you right back on course. We have a 45-page book. We have the training system. We have this online module, and we have the Dare 5. We have systems that have been proven to stand the test of times globally. Okay. We will teach you this system, right? If your income depends on you 24/7, then you're not in a system, you're just in a job. Our objective is to help you create a method in which you can learn, like become a student, and leverage yourself to a system that's going to grow with or without your efforts over time. All right. So that's where things are at. I just want you guys to know it's just a very opportunistic time to be involved with us right now. That was a 30,000-foot elevated tour of what this whole training system is going to be about. It's going to teach you how to accelerate your results. It's going to teach you how to do this industry the right way. It's going to give you the tools needed to understand every different facet of it, from the invite to making a list to following up to social media to branding yourself to knowing how to close a sale. All of the tools needed as you need them, right? And ultimately to learn how to lean on some other teammates that are there to help you unconditionally. Like I said at the beginning, there was something more romantic than being involved in a group of people that were all out there to just help others. And I've heard the cliche, the sticking, oh, I just want to help people. I love people. And I gagged on that because I could not relate to it at the time I heard it. Let me tell you right now, this is why I love the industry. This industry of network marketing can be and will be the sweetest experience of your life if done correctly. We do it correctly here, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. We'll grow a little bit here, learn a little bit there, share a little bit here, and coach a little bit there. And watch where you become, what you become, where you become successful. And then we'll find those passion buttons and exploit them for other people to receive some training from Jeremy, some knowledge from Marty, some understanding from Darren, and some leadership from Kirby. And all of a sudden we have a group of people that fill in all the cracks. So please be aware, we have something for you, and it is not just products, it's not just a phenomenal comp plan, it's not just a company, but a system in place that will help elevate your success and get you to a success point quicker and faster and educate you through that process. So please tune in for more of this. Have a good day.